Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another fantabulous episode of the Live with Prime as we cook up or digest into another song. Today, I hope you're doing good, just as I am doing good. Wherever you're watching us from today, just be sure that it's gonna be a good time and we're gonna have a blast. So, without talking too much, I'm gonna dissect into an instrumental I made a while back. Had a lot of trumpets inside of it. Song itself, I called it Mafia Street. You understand, eh? Okay. So we're just gonna get started in a minute. You just gotta allow me do some real quick recon over here. So here's the project in itself per se. Have to open into it to see everything. God damn. Okay. Here we go. About to get it. So actually this project I made it back in 2025, I think, at around September there. And then I remember me losing, like, there was a surge of electricity, and then I lost some of my files. Also, I lost the machine I used to use back then. It was crazy, bro. So I had to stay like some duration of time without getting onto it. And then when I finally got the machine that I could use, I jump into the project, and guess what? I find that some of the drums are missing, some of the 808s are missing. I had to put in new ones, but in my opinions, they really ended up sitting and sounding better than I had expected them to be. So without further ado, like we always do, we're gonna start on the stems as we go down deeper into it to find the vocal, and then we're gonna listen to the whole song. So for the stems, I had an opening bell for this project. Here we go. Let's listen to that one. Yeah. So I had it do that, and then I created the same bell on another pattern and made it do this. It's almost similar, but in the end it's different. Simple stuff, man. I thought I could do this. Then I wanted to have these trumpets inside. Like there's a song by Travis. It's called 4x4. So that's like the whole inspiration behind what I was going for the sound, but I didn't want to copy the melody. I just wanted to have like an orchestral feeling kind of melody. So that was the first trumpet. I used so many trumpets in this one. You have this one? You feel that? Then you have this. Just 1 second. It's just the same thing, but brought up a little bit. I always tell most producers, like, you gotta go very simple with it when you're making the melody, because most of the work and where it gets interesting is when it comes to do the work. Like, we wanna hear the buzz, we wanna hear the artist. We don't really wanna hear too much behind the scenes, but still, that does matter. If you're here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and like the live. Make sure you're growing as we grow. Don't stay behind. So I'm gonna play the final trumpet, and there we go. I introduced this right here. Honestly, if you're just listening to it playing, you'll be like, what is that, and why is it even supposed to sit in the song? but it has its part and it does a very special thing for the instrumental. So by this point, I think I'm just playing the stems. I should have played the instruments as I opened them up, but fuck it. So I added this one. You can see it's another brass. I really wanted to have a very orchestral sounding melody in the background. So you have that one, the first brass, the second one, and the third one, and that's the same. Yeah, there we go. And then you separate the octave just a little bit to add on something like this. Then hi-hats, I don't usually do the traditional hi-hats most people be going for, so my hi-hats, they usually sound weird and crazy but interesting at the same time. So you have it going like this. I don't know if you can hear that shit. Yeah, it was really very simple stuff, basic, standard. Then it's not an instrumental that's complete without open hats, never. So yes, one, I put in like 2 open hats for this one. You have one there, right here. Yeah, yes, actually there are 2, like easy stuff. Then add 1 clap. Brooklyn May. Hola mi amor. PvP, I see you. So like I was telling you before, I kind of got off track there to reading the chat. Let's get it going. I added the clap and then finally I did this kick pattern. You see that? Very heavy stuff. You gotta have your headphones or earphones plugged for you to really get to it. And just like that, we were on our way. Very simple stuff, very easy stuff. So I'm gonna play the instrument. Let's take a listen to the instrument. This is the full instrumental without, the vocals and whatnot. So here we go. What's going on, chat? Now that's the second verse building in play. this point, like always, is the time when I'm trying to think like, what am I gonna put in as the vocals? So I got my pen and paper out, my notepad, got crazy to the rights, and then this is what I definitely came out with. You ready? Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me find it for you. Here we go. Damn. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
We came up from the streets, we still in the streets. We came up from the streets, we still in it. I got a plan, I'm moving man, I'm getting to the money. Kijana yangu ganya mbili moja naitwa money. Nakuja shell na kunywa full tank kwani mimi ni nani? In case I'm moving then I'm moving with the fucking army. It's on my lap when I'm driving to the city. To find the matrix to fit it outside. Ain't got no time, baby, show me your fucking titties. Kauna go up and kutie uba side. 5,000 shorties wanna touch tonight. And I got 5 more homies wanna fuck tonight. You kanyaga na study na dem zao. Wanajifanyanga wana study mapeng wao. Bra, asini roll. Nicheki pasta, nakula roll. Bro alimada morio, juu ya mado. Anakula roll, asha kwa ho. Anasaka Don't drunk and collect, don't drunk on a place. Hatucheki na polisi tunauza. Don't drunk and collect, don't drunk on a place. Hatucheki na polisi tunauza. Tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets. Tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets. We came up from the streets, we still in the streets. We came up from the streets, we still in it. Grind, nikani mesort. Shika namba when you call kani mboka. Ile kitu misi West Johnny Mbota. Sikuje kwangu ka umedunga. Na by the way, tuna record. Ni kama movie na waterboard. Snitch atone ma snitch wenzake, snitch atone ma snitch wenzake, snitch atone ma snitch wenzake, snitch atone ma snitch wenzake. God damn, nina mshika tu, ashaongea. Tulipiga picha tu, aki I swear. Tulipiga picha tu, I swear. I call Kindiki to deal with it, walk around in all. You run the town, watch and show that we run the country. With the low bro, daylight and a hard run. Tosadaka 2 mil, najua sini nani. Baburi game la pesos boji tumata kuzoza. Shafanya sana noma, osiesa kanino. Tia gas kumta, machozi na kamasi. Tuna asira vijana, situlipiza kisasi. Mgomo, kisomo, umejaa mahomo. Sinomo, kupromo, kisogo, so kikomo. Wasicheze akili, dog to dog. Dingili, dili za kikatili, hongo zaidi ya milioni. Kimya, kwanza be aware hapa una deal na mafia. Yeah, imekamilika. Ile mission umetuma, imekamilika boss. The draw is salute as I walk by. Tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets. Came up from the streets, we still in the streets. We came up from the streets, we running them. Bena drunk and collect, Bronjon kona peace. Hatucheki na polisi tunauza. Bena drunk and collect, Bronjon kona peace. Hatucheki na polisi tunauza. Tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets, tuko kwenye streets. We came up from the streets, we still in the streets. We came up from the streets, we still in them.
Yeah. Shout out. Shout out. Yeah. Hey man. And that is a wrap just like that. The Marao Mavudio. I hope I say your name right, man. Welcome to the chat. What's going on? What's crazy? What's good, man? smash that subscribe button. Let's go. So let's cook up something crazy, something very simple, nothing out of this world, that is, without bending backwards. Let's do a nice reggaeton kind of love song vibe. So we select our chords. Select our chords very, very carefully so that I have the most romantic vibe in there. So that's the first chord. I'm going to go for an A, and then the next one I'm gonna put in an F, actually an A minor, not like an A. Everybody knows these chords, so I'm gonna go for that. 1 3 5. Yeah, so let's put this one in play here, then just take this one up like that, and down there, increase 1. Since we have all these in play, it just would make sense to have them here, right? Exactly. So I want it to sound very soft. Another thing, when I want it to be like a love song, I want it to be slow. Yeah, exactly, something like that, not too fast, where you can really express your emotions. And this is just to lay the foundation for us to begin the rest of it, because we're definitely going to have to change up this one and find I'm definitely going to have to put in something you call, what is this? Probably play another piano on top of it. But first, let's put in strings, because strings, they always bring a lot of emotion into the whole instrumental before even you start saying emotion. So there we go. Place this one here. Open it on a full spectrum. Down it to this point, and then play that. I hear these chords and all I can remember is a certain instrumental from a whole different other time. So the strings are nice. I'm going to lock out some frequencies from it so that I can only have the parts I want in play to be playing, that is like the mid range of it and some of the lows, but everything on the high end is getting chopped off, and we're going to have something that sounds like this. Yeah, you see, some lush, it's strings equalized to just guard out the rest of it. So the next thing I put in is going to be a keyboard, and with the keyboard I like to just go with the mind, whatever is in the head. So with the keyboard I'm going to bring it in right here, and then we're going to play something nice. Just give me a second to find the right sound that I was looking for. We're good to go. So here we go. The first things first. Hey, what's up, chat, man? Make sure you subscribe and smash that like button and ring that notification bell. Catch me up on the live every fucking day, time like this. And as we grow, I'll increase that bandwidth more and more. So let's get it going. There's something I gotta check here on the other machine real quickly. Now I've fucking noticed that most of you all just like to speak to me. But do you know that I do not understand everything you say? Uh, it's crazy. Well, fuck it. Back to what we was doing. so I'm just gonna play the whole thing. So we're here. It's nice. If I'm being honest with you, it's not what I want. Doesn't sound romantic to me. Doesn't sound what I would want to go for. So I'm gonna change it to, let's do D sharp. Let's feel that. And then also another thing to remember, we don't want it to be on the high end just yet. We want it to be exactly just like that. And then I'm going to do this with the piano I brought in earlier. So I'm going to go like, so I gotta find those things. Just give me a second. Yeah, that's definitely it. What are you doing, bro? I just need to take you guys. And just like that, we're moving. Good thing with this one is just that these are just basic stuff. So I'm going to put it in just like that and repeat it, but alter the velocities. There you go, you have it started. Once you have something like this going, I actually recommend that the strings, again, you filter some more of the high end out so that you can have something that sounds like this. You hear how they've been taken out, like almost completely. And then I want you to bring in a guitar. Probably use an acoustic one, whichever one you can acquire from whatever source you have. I'm gonna use one from this plugin called Flex and FL Studio Essential Guitars, and you have, it's number 2, it's called Nylon MK1. So that's what I'm using. Oof, as you can hear, it's too loud. So we're just gonna bring that down to a certain point where it's acceptable to the ear, and then create a nice guitar melody in there. We definitely don't, yeah, we want to be playing around somewhere here. So nothing too crazy actually. Once you have the main ones laid down, I'm going to come here and play on the C, D, then when you come to the end here, I'm going to move it just a little, and then bring this one here. It's just very simple stuff. And if you do it right, you see that? Why are you playing games with me? I don't like to play games. Once you have your guitar in play, to make it sound more realistic, you want to put in some reverb and delay onto it. That's the first thing. So here I go. At this point, you have to use your ear to hear something that you can't hear that is needed. And what I truly feel like would change for this one would like be a flute. Probably just one long note of a flute, and that's what I'm going to add in before I can bring in some of the next part. So this is like how we open the introduction of this whole thing. One flute, I said. So I'm going to find a nice flute here. Can't miss to have one good flute inside here. Nice. Once I have like the sad introduction, I'm going to put in like a bass line here, but the bass line is going to be made of one note each following the bass of the chords, and I'm going to use a bass line from, it's called Harmless. They have a bass line in there that you can truly manipulate. Later on it's called Blue Sunday ASF. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to choose. Yeah, as you can hear, it's very, very powerful and punchy, and you can open it up and close it whichever way you want. So I'm going to use from there. Let's go. Don't be crazy, just go. have like these. I always like to put in vocals, but I don't have chops right now, and my mic is a bit too far. So here's what I will do instead. I'm going to start with bringing in the drums one by one. Okay, so here we go. Go for the drums. I want them to come in as one shot. So let's get a nice snare. This one sounds like it's on the accurate part of this. So here we go. I want you to be up. I want you to be down. It was a reggaeton from the word go, so we're not changing it anywhere along the way. I like to add in like one more unique snare, and then I can give it certain power in between, like the first and second. The space in between the kick and the first drop of the snare, that's where you put it. So it's going to be just like that, nothing too crazy. If you go crazy, you're going to ruin it, so don't be that person that ruins it. And then I'm going to find a nice hi-hat, obviously. So this is the one I'll use for this part, and this is how we do it. I'm going to put a hi-hat in the opening, just like that, turn it down a little bit, and then we're going to put a hi-hat here and another there, then just bring it down just a little bit so we can hear what we're doing. You heard that, right? And here. To be like how do I call it, a goon and go crazy all the way. So we're going to find a nice kick for this. Damn, I usually go for this one because it has the most authentic reggaeton sound, and I'm going for kicks in my reggaeton parts. That's the best one. So that's the first one I'll give power to before it disappoints me and then I have to choose somebody else. Now you have this flute here being like so dominant and it's too sad. So what we're going to do for it is cut some of the frequencies and bring it down, and then we want the guitar to be heard some more, then set this shit down also. And there you go, nice reggaeton beat. But when I'm just humming melodies, that shit is crazy, that shit is fire. We can all just agree that oof. That was the first time when I saw you. I know you were you. I can hear about you. And I don't be saying anything. I don't be saying I don't be saying. So if you had to like hear it from the top, how it opens and gets into the drums, nothing too crazy. All you have to do is bring like this one behind, and also I would definitely prefer to have this one here just to have a listen. Simple. You can't make this stuff up. If I could steal lyrics from a song or lyrics that I had written before, try and put it on, it'd be like, I'm trying to tell you this, but my girl, I am sorry. I went away and that changed a lot, oh baby. Nasaka mkwanza ndo tuishi poma, baby. I tell you, I know me silly laga. I know me silly laga. I tell you, I know me silly laga. I tell you, I know me silly laga. Yeah, man. Reggaeton instrumental finished and the vibe is crazy. You can just hear the emotions in the guitar. You can hear the bass line in the drum. Everything crazy. Let's go. From the beginning, that is. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and let's keep growing. As we go. Let's get it going. One last time and then we definitely go run out of this one. That's a nice kookaroo right there, getting us to the 40th. That is crazy. And then we have to move on to the next one. So I'm going to name the project since we just built it right here. Probably on the next live we could be giving it lyrics. You don't know. Chat, let me know down on the comments and we gonna know if it's gonna be a song or just gonna leave it just as an idea. As that happens, I bump it into a new program again. And this one, what should we make? We already did a reggaeton. We already did like a zouk. So what should we go for? Nah, I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm here to listen. So if you're here to listen, let's see what we can start with then. Let's start with this one. We always start with something. Rarely is it a drum, but yeah, in this moment and instant we did a drum. Just like that. Now I know you've heard this in so many Afrobeats. They start something like that, then they go into a whole different. This one might not. We just have to be patient and see where it takes us. I can't use that one. This one sounds really nice, so I'm going to insert it, bring it all the way down so it's not snappy as it's called in its name. Once that is all the way down, I have it down here. I'm gonna put it in like, start from the beginning. Now I want it to be like, just like that. Don't stop what it is you're doing. So as that is happening, I'm going to bring that up just a little bit, nothing too crazy, nothing too extra, just enough. Then once this one is gone up, we're going to go all the way into, like always, we want to have a nice guitar to lead us into the next part. So for this one, I'm going to use S peg from my essential guitars. So the S peg is going to be sounding like, first we're going to play and then get a melody in the head. You want to have like that space in between there. So to get that, we're going to go for doesn't sound like it, so they're not all doing anything for me. You know, when I'm creating, I want to create something that I can definitely feel happy about or sad about or just anything about. In this case, what is coming through is definitely absolutely chaos. That is why I'm going to bring in another plugin. I usually use like keyboards to help me come up with the melodies and then I can change them later. So I bring in this keyboard and then with it I'm going to, there is a very famous chord progression I love to use at a time like this. And guys, whenever you get like, it's called creative block, always for all the every time say, remember this. remember this, you should have like chord progressions in your mind that you can always turn to and use at any given time. That is just like an unspoken rule, my boy. Okay? And just like that, you already have a nice vibing thingy going. E, E, E. So it's G for girl. And in the end here, we definitely are not going to go for that one. I'm going to go get ourselves a nice D. There we go. Once the D is settled, simple things are your blessings. Once you have something like that going, I'm going to go back to the guitar, see what we can build on there. Let's go here first. I don't want it to be that long. I want the guitar to have a whole different vibe to it. So well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can hear this, but if you can, this has all been not it. So just like that, I'm going to go in again with a new empty template and see what we can create. That one was a mess, and how comes it has saved itself and I just said it's a mess. It's trying to escape. Nobody escapes, bro. Nobody at all does escape. So we're here again, the creative side of it. What do you want? You want to hear an instrumental, bro? That's why we have come here. Fear not, for an instrumental I shall deliver you, boys and girls. Here we go. Start with something very simple. I'm going to give it a keyboard. Keyboard is not hard. Start with the keyboard, and then play me some chords. Nothing too shabby, nothing too simple. And then I need them to be longer. Up to that point right there. Let's make something very happy, just like that starts to sound. all not coming together. Why? Because you're not using the chair in the most important thing. Once using the chair, you just see it come together. Already very simple things, very simple things. I'm not gonna stress this one because I already have it mapped out. I'm going to jump in here, turn this one into what I like to call nothing but two of them, just like that. First one, we're going to go all the way from the beginning to the end. The next one, we are going to play the second and the third. And just like that, you have what you would call typical Afrobeat bounce. But I really do not like the sounding of those loner keys, so I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try another one. This one is not too bad. I could change it later, but it's more definitive. So I'll keyboard would do, but I'm starting to feel like probably a keyboard was just my mind being that's much better. And then these guys, seriously. As you can see, we already have the melody moving. It's nothing like too sophisticated. I'm just throwing parts here into it so we can just hear a whole thing come together in less than 5 minutes, because the live has got just seconds to time. But ain't no problem, seconds to time, and I still get it, getting the job done ever since I've been legit, man. So I'm going to use this one. It's usually my go-to when I'm in a rush and I need a kick that I can count on. Trust me, this is your guy. This is your guy. Nothing too crazy. And as you can hear, we might have started really nice, but I really thought that beat, that kick would do. That kick is not gonna do it. Okay, so that's why I go for this guy. And people they ask me why. Because, my boy, sometimes sustainability has to be equal to reliability. The kicks are just not working for me. That's why I'm going to bring in another one. This one is too stubby. I believe nothing a little bit of this can't save or change. You just have to come here and change it so that it swallows most of that. I like to mess around with things. So that is, I think I call this one Malaika. We're definitely going to pick up on Malaika on the live tomorrow. I gotta get my ass a shower and then jump out to do some exercise. You got it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe and leave. No. I'm sorry about that. Make sure you subscribe and definitely like the live. Malaika. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, see you in the next one.